4. But when they got here to San Francisco, they cannot find the scoreboard. They've only scored 7 runs in the first 3 games. And Barry Zito is going to take his unique style out there and try and finesse this potent, heavy-hitting Phillies offense. And quite honestly, I don't see any reason why he can't do it. He's been pitching beautifully of late.
All right, Zito on the hill. Cole Hamels, another lefty for the Phillies. And Freddie Sanchez is indeed in the lineup. When we come back, we will have the lineups on the first pitch right after this. Taking the field, and we're just waiting now for Jimmy Rollins to step in. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. 56 degrees. We got winds at 13 miles per hour, high humidity, and it is partly cloudy. Nice crowd here this afternoon. It may very well be a sellout. Let's take a look at Charlie Manuel's lineup facing Zito. Rollins in the leadoff spot. He's got an 8-game hitting streak. Then it'll be Francisco, followed by Utley, Howard, Worth, Pedro Feliz at third. Then it'll be Bruntlett, Ruiz, and Hamels.
The Giants defensively will set it up with Velez, Rowan, and Wynn. That's your outfield. Renteria Sandoval will patrol the left side of the infield. And the new right side with Freddie Sanchez and Ryan Garco. That'll be the right side of the infield today. Behind the plate will be Eli Whiteside putting down the signs. And Barry Zito will be making start number 22 on the year. He's 6-10, 4.54 ERA. The 6-10 record really not an indication of just how well he's been pitching. When he's good, he will be all around the strike zone with a combination of pitches. A fastball that'll have cut. He can lower his arm angle and accentuate the cut. He's got a big curveball, and it's one of the bigger ones in all of baseball. A good hard slider to change up, and he likes to work a quick pace.
Freddie Sanchez taking the field for the first time as a Giant, and he got a very nice ovation. And the Giants are happy to have him on the roster. They're happy to have him in the lineup. So Sanchez and Garco, the players that Brian Sabean acquired before the trading deadline, both on the right side of the diamond, both in the lineup. Sanchez hitting second and Garco hitting cleanup. Just never know who you might be standing next to from one day to the next, especially when it's right around the trading deadline. So we got baseball. This crowd's been into it since batting practice. And here's Zito in the first pitch of the ball game, and it is a breaking ball for a strike. How about that?
Well, he'll throw anything at any time, and he's as much confidence in that curveball as he does the fastball to throw it over the plate.
Swing and a miss, nothing in 2.
90-mile-an-hour fastball from Zito.
Rollins started to bite at that breaking ball but held up. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rollins hitting .236, 10 home runs, 46 driven in, 1 for 4 last night. A little pop up. Can Garco get to it? He can. 1 out. And that's how this game gets started. I wonder what's going through the mind of Freddie Sanchez all those years with the Pirates. And certainly don't ever want to make this sound like a knock, but Sanchez is playing in a meaningful game, and he's got to be psyched about that. Here's Francisco, who takes low.
Well, he first came up to the big leagues with the Boston Red Sox back in 2002, but it was into the season, and I don't know how many meaningful games he got into then. But it certainly hasn't happened when he has been a member of the Pirates. The Pirates just have not been able to get above 500 since Barry Bonds left that organization back in 1992. But what a quality player, a 3-time National League All-Star, led the league in hitting. And I agree with you. I think for Fred Sanchez right now, it is opening day.
Full house on a beautiful Sunday afternoon as Francisco bounces this one in front of the Giants dugout. And a base hit up the middle for Francisco on a 2-2 pitch.
Francisco has swung the bat well in this series.
Yes, he has. Here's Utley. Utley hitting .302. Had his hands full with Lincecum last night, as you would expect. He's faced Zito 5 times. He's 3 for 5 lifetime. And that fastball is high.
Hey, the thrill's here.
The thrill.
Yep, Will Clark. Will the Thrill. One of our all-time favorites.
Fastball up again. 2 balls and no strikes. Howard to follow. Phillies are 11-6 since the All-Star break. And the 2-0 pitch to Utley, and he takes a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Good velocity on the fastball today from Zito. His arm is looking strong in today's start.
On the ground, Renteria takes it himself. Double play. Zito off to a good start. Giants are coming up. Back here at AT&T Park, 0-0. Let's take a look at the Giants lineup. It'll be Velez and then the newest member, Freddie Sanchez. Lifetime at AT&T Park, very good numbers. Then it's Sandoval, Garco, followed by Rowan, Renteria, Randy Wynn in the 7th slot, Whiteside, Zito.
Defensively, the Phillies will have Bruntlett, Worth, and Francisco in the outfield. Rollins and Feliz on the left side of the infield. Utley and Howard on the right side. And Carlos Ruiz will put down the fingers today for Cole Hamels.
So Hamels making his 21st start. Deals to Velez, and it's a strike at the knees called by Dale Scott.
The numbers for Hamels: 21st start, 7-5 on the year. Look at the command: 21 strikeouts, 105 strikeouts against 21 walks in 118 innings. That's remarkable command. Cole Hamels, 6'3", 190-pounder. He's a baby. He's still just 25 years old, and he's in his 4th year at the big league level. Born in San Diego, lives in Philadelphia now year-round. He is the guy there in Philadelphia. MVP last year in the NLCS, and he was also the MVP in the last year's World Series.
Just missing inside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
And the other thing too is he has a striking resemblance to Steve Carlton. And in Philadelphia, when you're good and you look like Carlton, that puts you on the cover of the Media Guide and any other magazine that it's got a following in Philadelphia.
3-1 to Velez with Sanchez to follow.
Cole Hamels has one of the best fastball changeup combinations in all of the game. He has an occasional breaking ball, but for the most part, you're going to see fastball changeup.
Up the middle, off the glove. Rollins has it. Rollins throws, and they got him. So Hamels slowed it down for Rollins. It'll be a 1-6-3 putout.
Well, that's all you're really taught to try and do as a pitcher is just get a piece of a comeback or just slow it down and give your middle infielder a chance. And that's exactly what happened here.
Sanchez.
So the Giants fans welcome Freddie Sanchez. Before Sanchez was acquired by the Giants, he was in a bit of a funk. But there's no doubt that this kid can hit off the glove of Rollins, and Sanchez is going to start out his career with the Giants with a base hit.
Well, he was 1 for 6 lifetime with a couple of strikeouts against Hamels, and here, that's how you want to introduce yourself to your fan base. Get up there, get a little fastball in the outside corner, put a pretty good swing on it. And this, what he does is what all great hitters do, is he barrels balls consistently. He's just fantastic at putting the sweet spot on the ball. And here, just off the tip of the glove of Rollins, and he's got his first hit as a Giant.
Here's Pablo Sandoval. Sandoval fouls it straight back. Sandoval hitting .324, 16 home runs, 63 driven in. These two have never faced each other before. Sandoval in the series, actually on the homestand, is 8 for 23. Hops another one back and out of play. It's 0-2. However, 0 for his last 9. Remember, he had a terrific game on Thursday, but has cooled off since then. Up and in, 1-2. Ryan Garco to follow. We are just underway here at AT&T Park. Sandoval, double play ball to third. Feliz to Utley. Utley to Howard. And both teams finish their half of the first inning with double plays. Second inning coming up.
Head night presented by Chevron. That means the first 20,000 fans who get there are going to get a bobblehead, and it is a good one. It is approved by his wife Janine, and that is not an easy thing to do. John Miller bobblehead. Giants take on the Reds. Go to sfgiants.com. Get your tickets.
Here's Ryan Howard, 0-0 ball game, and Howard takes the strike. Howard hitting .266, 26 home runs, 78 driven in, a couple of hits in this series. And Zito tries to hit the outside corner and misses. 0 for 2 lifetime. Howard against Zito. Both teams with a double play in the first inning. And that time he does hit the outside corner. It's 1-2. On deck is Jason Worth. And then Pedro Feliz as that is bounced foul. The overshift is on, and that's bounced off of the shin guard of Eli Whiteside. Sanchez is playing in shallow right field.
The wishbone defense.
Lifted into right center field, playable for Randy Winn. 1 out. That's the beauty of right center field here.
Well, right field plays here different than any other place in baseball. Right fielders will really cheat off the line, and they'll try and protect against this area here. It's Triples Alley. The deepest right center field in all of baseball. And on top of that, it's got a high wall.
Worth hitting .270. Worth had a couple of hits off of Lincecum last night. He went 2 for 3. Got a home run in the series. 2 balls and 1 strike.
He's got a pretty good look at the strike zone right now. He really hasn't gone out of the zone and chased many times in this series. Guy does that, he's usually dialed.
3-1 on a pitch low and in.
Didn't miss by much. There's Zito taking a look at Dale Scott, the plate umpire, and wanting to know where that one was. Perhaps a bit inside.
Deep into right center field. Randy Winn is going to track it down. That's the beauty of right center field in this park.
Well, you're right. I mean, in Philadelphia, that's a round tripper. Jason Worth is circling the bags. Here, it's a big league hang with him. And if you play a normal right field positioning before the pitch, you don't get to this. But because you're playing in a cheat situation, you're really over there in the gap. It becomes a pretty routine play.
Here's Pedro Feliz. Worth rounded the bag at first and then was just totally disgusted with this ballpark.
It definitely will get in your head if you let it.
Do we see any disgust here?
That's awesome.
Little pop-up. Who's it going to be? Sanchez and Zito with a 1-2-3 inning. I love this place.
I don't want to leave.
Rewind. Last night, Tim Lincecum, 8 innings pitched, 7 hits, 8 strikeouts. He had 1 walk. He threw 117 pitches, 76 were strikes. His 9th start since 2007 with 8 innings pitched and no earned runs. That's most among National League pitchers. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. He will not pitch in Houston.
And Alex Pence paid vacation to Houston, Texas. That's what he won last night with that brilliant performance. 8 solid shutout innings, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. His 10th straight start with 8 or more strikeouts.
Here's Garco. Garco takes a first pitch breaking ball for a strike. Off to a bit of a slow start. Garco with only 12 at bats so far. He's got 1 hit. He has faced Hamels before. He's 0 for 2 lifetime. Garco with the Indians in 78 games hit .285. Shane Victorino now is his duties. You have to retrieve all balls laying in front of the dugout. Swing and a miss. Do they have a bat boy down there that do those things?
Well, like Victorino's one of those guys that can't sit down. So he's looking for a job.
David Benzer could go out and get it, crying out loud. The 1-2 pitch to Garco. And Garco slams it into right center field, a base hit. Amy G is here on a Sunday afternoon. Amy.
Hey guys, Aaron Rowan recorded his 1,000th career hit earlier this week. Unfortunately for him, he's been hit in the box just about as many times. He got beamed last night by Joe Blanton in the lower left tricep. Quite a scare, but the x-rays came out negative. He's in the lineup right now. He's going to bat, and he did vent a little bit. He said it's frustrating being a ball magnet. And every once in a while, guys, could you hit me where there's a little more meat, or maybe nick the jersey every once in a while, guys.
Here's Rowan. And Rowan lines one foul down the right field line and out of play.
Aptly described. He got good wood on that bunt attempt.
My goodness.
All right, let's take a look. Boom. You just don't see him do that very often.
I don't think I've ever seen him bunt.
With a protective piece on his arm today.
In tight, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And he's been hit a lot in his career. I mean, teams feel that they have to try and jam him. It's interesting. You watch teams that he used to play on, and watch how they pitch him, and they all go at his hands. The Phillies have done that ever since he's put on a Giants uniform.
Into right center field and hit a ton. Francisco's not going to get it. Rolls out to 421, and here comes Garco. The big fella's going to score. Rowan's headed for 3.
Well, he did it last night. He does it again today. He finds Triple's alley, takes an outside fastball, stays inside it, and just unloads power. When a hitter's doing this, he is absolutely at perfect balance points. And watch Garco pick him up and put him down. An easy score from first base and a stand-up triple for Aaron Rowan.
And here's Renteria. Renteria takes a strike.
By the way, if I ever open up a nightclub, I want Ryan Garco on the door.
He's put together.
He is. He is put together.
We always laugh about who could take Rowan on and maybe whip him. Maybe this guy.
Oh yeah, that'd be a go right there. I would pay to see that. Rowan against Garco.
1-1 to Renteria. Renteria 3 for 14 against Hamels. Renteria got into the game last night as a pinch hitter, and then he went into play short. Foul back. It's 2-2.
Phillies are trying to stay out of this big inning. They're giving the run. You can see where the middle infielders are playing. They're playing deep. Any ground ball on the towards the middle of the diamond is an easy score for Rowan.
Renteria chose at the last second to swing at that breaking ball, and it was probably a wise move as he fouls it back. Out is Utley. Utley will make the catch. So Renteria does not get in Rowan, and here's Randy Winn. So I'm sure Renteria disappointed about that at bat, and here's Winn. Randy Winn has had his troubles as of late. He's 3 for 18 on the homestand. So now the Phillies will pull the infield in, and it's inside to Randy Winn. Randy Winn overall right-handed hitting 161. And a good breaking ball for a strike to even the count.
Well, you can't say this very often, but right now in this game, Hamels has thrown more curveballs than he has thrown changeups. We have never seen him use the curveball more than the changeup.
1-2. That fastball in on the hands of Randy Winn. So he's poised and ready to go. Yeah. 1-2.
It's a big at bat right here for the Giants to keep this momentum going.
Good teaser, 2-2.
That's exactly where he wanted to put that changeup, below the strike zone. Ahead in the count, 1-2. You've got leverage as a pitcher to throw it to your location. You're pitching for the strikeout with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. They go back down there 2 more times. They really don't care if they walk Randy Winn.
Two and 2 to win. Out of play. See those change-ups, the off-speed pitch, and then Hamels comes in with that fastball. And sometimes the only thing you can do is hit it the other way, foul. They're going to come back inside to Randy Winn, and it almost hit him. 3-2.
He'll reach back velocity in that fastball. For the most part, you'll see him around 90-91, but he can do what you just saw. He can add an extra couple feet on it in a 2-strike situation. That last fastball at 94.
And the walk.
That was not an easy take. So Hamels using the open base in a 3-2, a curveball below the strike zone. And that is a pitch that Hamels will get a lot of strikeouts on, especially in that situation. You get a hitter up there who's eager to cash in that runner at third. Now the pressure is on the shoulders of Eli Whiteside.
Whiteside has never faced Hamels before. And he hooks the first pitch foul.
Just looking for something up that he can get in the air to the outfield deep enough to score the runner from third.
Do not know the abilities of Eli Whiteside to bunt, but you never know. Maybe you see a squeeze.
Well, both corners are playing deep. You see Howard holding the runner on, and Feliz playing well back to third base.
Foul back, 0-2.
Oh yeah, she loves the panda. Gamer. This is not her first game.
No, it is not. 0-2 to Whiteside. Foul back.
Tried a little paralysis fastball. Let that thing leak a little bit towards the strike zone. Whiteside in a protect mode, fighting it off. Just a little reach back again. 94 with a little bit of a cut, and that cut brought it back to within reach. Holds that grip of the ball with a two-seam fastball grip.
Got him.
Well, there's the strikeout he was pitching for. Just right at the hands. And look at the elbows bend in on the swing. Hamels knows how to strike people out.
Zito is 4 for 32.
Hamels last year had 196 strikeouts on the season.
Zito's job here, put the ball in play, see if you can make something happen. And he bounces it to Utley, and that will end the inning. Giants do pick up a run after 2, 1-0 Giants.
Now for our Chevron unsurpassed performance. And we look at pitchers who have at least 100 victories and 200 saves. Raleigh Fingers, 114 wins, 341 saves. Goose Gossage, 124, 310. Hoyt Wilhelm, 143, 227. And Dennis Eckersley, 197 wins, 390 saves. And you know what they do with those guys? They put them in the Hall of Fame. And there he is. Kite, there's your pal.
Right next door, doing the game for WTBS. Didn't change a whole lot.
He's in great shape. He seriously looks like he could go out and pitch right now.
Eric Bruntlett will lead things off for the Philadelphia Phillies here in the third, and Bruntlett takes a strike. And a character, we might add.
Not boring.
A little wired, a little different, but in a really good way. Ruiz and then Hamels. And Bruntlett fouls this one into the seats.
Well, the year you guys all played together, you had a pretty good pitching staff. You had Dennis Eckersley and Larry Anderson on that same staff. What were they, 18, 19?
In Reno. You're talking about Reno.
Yeah.
We had the worst team in the California League. Here's the 0-2 pitch. We had 6 guys go to the big leagues. 5 of the 6 probably over 70 years in the major leagues total. Horrible team.
And 1 in the Hall of Fame.
1 in the Hall of Fame. Hit into right center field. This will curl out to Randy Wynn. 1 out.
Well, my 8-ball team, same thing. Key West Conks, 1974. We were 37 and 94. And on that team, we had 6 guys go to the big leagues. 5 guys have over 70 years combined. And 1 guy in the Hall of Fame, Bruce Sutter.
Here's Ruiz. First pitch strike. So you never know.
You never know.
Ruiz hitting .223, 5 home runs, 23 driven in. This is his first at bat ever against Barry Zito. 2 balls and 1 strike. Cole Hamels to follow. We have a full house here this afternoon at the ballpark. And for those of you out there that are watching, we're certainly glad you joined us for the final game of this 4-game series. It's a beautiful afternoon. 3-1 pitch. Hit to Rowan in center field. This ball will carry a bit. 2 outs.
Well, check out the Burger King Sportsnet Central tonight at 6 p.m. only on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. You can join Damon Andrews and Jamie Sire. They'll give you a recap of today's ball game along with the A's Blue Jays highlights, and they will check in with the 49ers and the Raiders for preseason football camp.
Here's Hamels. I don't know if I'm ready yet.
No, I'm not ready yet for
You
football.
and I both enjoy football as a spectator sport, but I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. 0-2. And that's a 3-pitch see ya. And that ends the inning. Giants have the top of the order coming up. 1-0 San Francisco. Well, on Sunday, August 9th, it's Emerald Nuts Giants Trading Card Day. For the first 20,000 fans, you'll receive a packet of Giants trading cards. For tickets, visit sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't want trading cards. He won.
Got his mohawk going.
Cracker Jacks.
That's a good looking mohawk right there.
It is. Here's Eugenio Velez.
That was a good one. That might be my favorite mohawk ever.
The comb forward mohawk.
Oh yeah. Hey, he's in. He is a huge Brian Wilson, Jonathan Sanchez fan, Juan Uribe fan. Who else has one down there?
I'm not sure. How did that miss Velez?
He's hard to hit.
1 ball and 1 strike.
He's one of the few major leaguers that can actually hide behind his bat.
Pencil thin. Good changeup, 1 and 2.
That's definitely a pitch that'll make you take a walk. And Velez going to do that very thing. Get out, regroup, think about it. Scold yourself.
And see you later. It's Freddie Sanchez, his day so far as he came out on the field. First at bat, he singled off the glove of Jimmy Rollins. Inside corner from Hamels. No balls and 1 strike.
The one thing we saw continuously with Sanchez when the Giants played Pittsburgh was how many pitches he would see in an at bat. And he really would work a pitcher. On average, there's about 6 pitches that he saw against the Giants in that series, in every at bat.
Sanchez skies it to right. Francisco will put it away. 2 outs. And here's Sandoval. Sandoval bounced into a 5-4-3 double play in the first inning. It is Pablo Sandoval t-shirt day here at the park. Hammers one. Center field. Worth back. Worth is going to make the catch to end the inning. 4th inning, here we come. 1-0 Giants.
Eugenio Velez take a grounder off Ryan Howard that Ryan Howard ended up beating out. Then you saw Bruce Bochy immediately talk to Velez in the dugout when they came off the field. And Mike and Dwayne let you know what they thought that he said. And guys, I did a little homework to check up on your baseball knowledge, and you were exactly right. Eugenio told me today that Bruce Bochy told him, you have to charge that ball or he will beat you every time. And you saw after that chat, Eugenio played perfect second base the rest of the game, guys.
All right, thanks, Amy. As Jimmy Rollins will lead things off.
How about Amy in the Nurse Amy outfit today?
Yeah. I'm starting to get a fever.
Yep. She better get up here and take your temperature.
Rollins popped out in the first inning. High and deep to left. Velez back. Gone. And this game is tied.
Breaking ball measured out and seen early by Jimmy Rollins. Home run number 11. He had been hot coming into the series. And he hits this thing like he knows what's coming. Watch the back leg stay set. He was not fooled by the off-speed pitch at all. He didn't have a long stride. The ball head stays real still through his swing.
Francisco takes a strike.
Comes right back with another curveball. And another one.
Rollins with his 11th of the year. And another one.
And that's what you like to see. A guy gives up a home run. It's a solo shot. I mean, they sting, but they don't really hurt you like a three-runner. You come right back and you go 1, 2, 3 and send the next guy packing. 3 brilliant curveballs, I might add. And Francisco a victim. See you. Have some pine mead.
Utley hit into a double play in the first inning. One ball and no strikes. There's a strike to Utley. Howard to follow a run in on the home run by Rollins. Into center field, and that'll be a base hit. Remember last night it was Howard that was hitting when Velez was playing deep and didn't charge it. This is when Bruce Bochy said his piece with Eugenio Velez. By that time, I think Velez knew exactly what the manager was going to say to him. Here's Howard. Howard hit a fly ball to right field in the second. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Both teams now with 3 hits. Overshift is on, and Howard swings and misses, 0-2.
Boy, that's a good curveball. If you're pitching to a guy and he swings like that at a curveball, you're thinking to yourself, I got to throw that one again. Throws a little cutter off the plate away. That's an excellent 0-2 pitch. I mean, basically right now, Zito is pretty much doing whatever he wants to do with the movement. And that's really when he's throwing well, that's what he can do. He can give you a lot of different looks of movement. And it's all late movement, which is the best kind of movement.
Garco gloves it. It was in foul territory.
Well, as Howard ambles back to the batter's box, we're going to ask our Aflac trivia question. The question today: Tim Lincecum has not allowed a home run at home this season. Name the last Giant starter to go an entire season without allowing a home run at home. That's amazing. We're into August and he has not allowed a home run in this ballpark.
Wow. 1-2 to Howard. Got him.
90-mile-an-hour fastball with cut up, changing the sightlines of the at-bat. Everything had been pretty much down. And let's take a look at how he worked them. First pitch fastball, strike one, and a quick 0-1 sets up a breaking ball. He swings through that. Now he goes wide. A good paralysis fastball here. Another curveball, perhaps a bit high in the zone, but here he changes sightlines, goes above the belt, swing through, see ya, grab some pine.
Worth takes a strike. Remember, it was Jason Worth that hit a ball deep into Triple's alley that Randy Winn tracked down. And that fastball is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Astros just shut out the Cardinals. They beat the Cardinals 2-0. Giants will be in Houston tomorrow night. Worth takes low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and two.
I tell you, I don't remember a start where he has had as good a curveball as he's got today. He usually has a pretty good curveball. Times it may start off a little bit slow, then it gets sharp as the day runs on. Well, it's been snapping since the first pitch of this game.
Utley with a single. He's at first base with 2 outs. Utley goes, pitches high, Whiteside's throw into the runner, and Sanchez couldn't hang on. Everything kind of got there at the same time. 13th for Utley.
He guessed right. Taking a long look in. If Sanchez can hold on to that ball, he's out. Nice throw by Eli Whiteside.
See, I don't think it even got to Sanchez.
I agree. Ball got kicked out of his glove before it got to his glove. Or I should say got kicked before it got to his glove.
Hit to right field. Randy Winn is over, and it might have fallen just by that sidewall down the right field line. You're going to get a lot of help over here?
Not from the Phillies bench, you're not. You're going to get a lot of look out. Watch out for the wall. Watch out for the wheelbarrow. Watch out for the pink Toyota parked by the mound.
So it stays 3-2 to Worth. Little pop-up. Barehanded. Garco. It gets away, and coming in to score is Utley, and to second goes Worth. I couldn't find it for a second, and then the next I looked, it was rolling down the right field line.
Well, just an unbelievable turn of events against Zito. He jams him. Great pitch here. And Freddie Sanchez coming to the bare hand. Throws down the dirt. It got past Garco. It looked like it hit the runner, Jason Worth, as he was going into the bag. hits him in the shin and kicks out into right field, and it's an easy score for Chase Utley.
Here's Pedro Feliz with Worth now at second. It'll be an infield hit for Worth, no RBI. Pitch is high, 2 balls and no strikes. Worth is having thoughts about taking off.
Well, you don't want to make the third out of third. You only go on a steal here if you absolutely know you can get there. But Zito's seeing the same thing you saw.
Zito will keep an eye on Worth. And Worth goes, and Whiteside's throw, and they got him.
Not a good play.
A bad play by Worth. Phillies lead 2-1.
Tim Lincecum is not allowed a home run at home this season. Named the last giant starter to go an entire season without giving up a home run. Our survey said, well, Sean Estes did it in 2001. 15 home starts, never gave up a home run. All right. And Eli Whiteside shooting down Jason Worth, and Jason Worth committing one of the cardinal sins of base running. You do not ever make the third out at third base. Nice job there from Pablo Sandoval. Did he get him?
No.
Kinda.
Strike to Garco.
James Hoy, the third base umpire, making the call.
Well, maybe he tagged him on the hand. He was out.
He was out. Nice call, James Hoy, to beat.
1 ball and 1 strike to Garco. These umpires, they don't miss much, I got to tell you. One and 2 to Garco. Rowan to follow. Chopped. Hamels spins, throws, and they get Garco. This was Aaron Rowan's first at bat where he lined one foul. A little smile. And then he triples into right center field.
He's been picking on that gap in this series. Second time he's gone there. Last night, a bit of a bad break, and then he had the ball hit into the warning track out there and bounce into the stands, so it would have been another easy 3-bagger.
Pops this one back and out of play. Hamels, if you watch him, it almost seems like he would prefer to pitch in as opposed to away.
I think he lives on that inside corner.
One and two.
And he's doing something this inning he has not done in this game, and that's pitch with a lead. Trying to put a quick shutdown inning up on the board to get his guys back in the dugout.
Popped into shallow center field. Worth and Utley. It's going to be Worth who makes the catch.
Well, if you missed the game or just wanted to watch it again, go to Comcast and check out Giants baseball on demand. You go to Comcast Channel 1 and you select Sports and Fitness, and then Comcast Sports Net, and you can bring back the game. You can watch all or part of it as many times as you want. It's available 1 to 2 hours after the game. Check it out. HD games are also available. You'll see it on Comcast Sports Net.
Here's Renteria, who takes a strike. Renteria with Rowan at third in the second inning and nobody out. Popped out. We are in the fourth inning. A 2-1 lead for the Phillies. Randy Wynn to follow. Giants are 8-8 since the All-Star break. Remember, they started out in Pittsburgh and just got off to a terrible start. There's a line drive at Feliz, and that'll end the inning. Fifth inning coming up. It's 2-1 Philadelphia.
Ticket and that is a Giants-Dodgers game ticket on August 12th. It's 12:45 game. And then you get to camp out on the field. Amici's East Coast Pizza will be served throughout the night as you watch 2 movies on the high-def scoreboard, one of which will be the Kung Fu Panda. And then Will Clark and JT Snow are going to come around and sign autographs and tuck you in. Visit sfgiants.com/slumber party or call 415-972-2361 for more details.
2-1 Phillies as Zito will face Pedro Feliz. High pop-up down the right field line. And this is going to be almost an impossible play for any one of the 3 that are going after it. Maybe our ball dude had a shot.
Well, I think the ball dude should have manned up and caught the doggone thing. Let's go. What do you think?
I'm in.
That's Dewey Perigo. Dewey's a first timer today, rookie ball duder.
Oh, 0-2. 1 hopper to Renteria. All right, it's time now to Ask Crook and Kipe. Is brought to you by Subway Eat Fresh. Visit csnbayarea.com. Nick in Monterey wants to know, which pitcher does Tim Lincecum remind you of the most?
Only one guy. A great Giant, a Hall of Famer. He reminds me of Juan Marichal. Little guy, big leg kick, lots of stuff, and lots of heart.
All right. I'm in with that answer.
That's right. Time to get your panda on. Not your Spuds McKenzie, though. Wow. Scary.
One 1-0 coming up to Bruntlett.
There's a half of our audience going, who is Spuds McKenzie?
We know. 2-0 pitch to left field. Velez over. Velez can't get to it. It bounces up against the wall. And Bruntlett's got a double. And that'll bring up Carlos Ruiz.
Bruntlett measuring the fastball, a little get it in challenge strike right out over the plate. Not a good location. When you haven't seen Zito make too many mistakes out over the middle. That was one of them. And Bruntlett jumping all over it.
Ruiz hit a fly ball to Rowan in the 8th. And a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Just a little low. 1 ball and 1 strike for the Giants in the 5th inning. They'll have the bottom 3 in their lineup: Wynn, Whiteside, and Zito. And a strike. 1-2.
Good snapper. As good as that curveball has been today, I mean, it's been a go-to pitch for Zito. Just drops it in there. It's just so big. Guys see it. They give up on it early, and then here comes the crash, snap, break into the strike zone, and they just look at it.
A little low. 2-2.
A little low by design. Nice take there by Carlos Ruiz. Another one of those situations with an open base here. He shouldn't get a whole lot to hit here with a pitcher on deck.
Hit on the ground and a base hit. Randy Wynn gets to it. Here's Bruntlett. Here's the throw to Whiteside. It's off the shin guard of Whiteside. And into second goes Ruiz, and it's 3-1.
You know, we always talk about that 8th place hitter has to be able to expand his strike zone. And what a great example of it from Carlos Ruiz. Ball was off the plate away. I mean, it was not a ball that was hung out over the strike zone, but he went the opposite way, punches it through the right side. And Whiteside gets short hop there in the one hopper. Can't come up with it, and the Phillies can add. But it all gets back to that 2-strike approach with an 8th place hitter doing what 8th place hitters should do. Expand. And indeed he did.
Here's Hamels. Hamels rolls it foul, and it's 0-1. So an RBI for Ruiz is 24th, and Hamels fouls it out of play. Bruntlett a double, Ruiz a single. Hamels needs a new bat. We got a bat boy that's got a scuffle going down in the dugout.
Well, that may be the pitcher's fault too. Most players bring 3 at bats down, at least 2, but not always the case for pitchers. I mean, when was the last time you saw a pitcher break a bat in the middle of an at bat?
That's good. That's a really good question.
I can't remember seeing it done before.
Oh, 0-2. And that pitch is high. 1-2. Slowly hit. Zito spins and throws, and they get Hamels, and on the play Ruiz goes to third.
It's a nice play. Hamels can put a little pressure on him because he can run a little bit.
But it really was a nice play by Zito as he spins around to make the throw.
It's not an easy play. It all gets back to proper footwork and a strong arm.
So here's Rollins. Rollins hit a home run in the 4th inning. Slowly hit. Sanchez got him, and that ends the inning. A run for the Phillies. Giants are coming up. It's 3-1 Philadelphia.
today between Barry Zito and Cole Hamels, and that prompted our daily poll question. Check it out at csnbayarea.com. Here it is. Who is the best left-handed starting pitcher in MLB history? Let us know what you think, and we will let you know the results on Giants Postgame Live. Dwayne?
They got to get Warren Spahn on that list, don't they?
He's the guy I would vote for.
And Kirk Reeder. The heck?
Absolutely. Randy Wynn will lead it off. Randy Wynn drew a walk in the second, and he's ahead in the count here, 2 balls and no strikes. Fifth inning, only 3 hits for the Giants. Feliz to his left. He will straighten up and throw. 1 out.
Once Feliz gets his hands on it, one of the most accurate arms in all of baseball. Giants fans know that all too well. Just a real good over-the-top release and a straight ball. Accuracy is amazingly consistent. Pedro Feliz and the Philadelphia Philly people didn't have any idea of how good of a glove man he was. Really opened up some eyes when he got to Philadelphia about how good a defensive player he was.
Whiteside takes a strike. Feliz again. 2 outs. And here's Zito. Zito bounced out to Utley. He did that in the second inning. First pitch strike on the outside corner. Hamels was in trouble in the second inning. Giants did pick up a run, but they had a great opportunity for more as Zito breaks his bat and singles into center field. Hit number 5 on the season for Barry Zito.
Just put it in play, let the pitcher supply the power, and he's really done a good job of doing that. Just put the ball in play. I mean, that's about a half swing right there, and he's just trying to put it back up the middle. Executes it perfectly. Think about a pitcher. I mean, you don't have to get dates with your swing.
No.
Just put it in play.
Here's Velez, 0 for 2. A little pop up to right field, and this one is going to fall. Zito, however, better hustle. And he's going to make it.
Oh, everything was moving in slow motion there for a minute.
My goodness. You know, Freddie Sanchez is coming up.
A little fastball just flared out to right field. Not a whole lot that Ben Francisco could do. He was playing deep. Here he gets a vision of an opportunity with Zito trying to take third. He throws wide. Zito makes it easily, but there for a while, Zito doesn't have great speed. He gets a wild hair up his nose coming around second. And right about here, he looks like he's running backwards.
Sanchez singled in the first. He hit a fly ball to right field in the third. 1 ball and no strikes. Zito at third. Velez at first. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
One thing Sanchez will do is use the whole field. He has an outstanding approach to the right side of the field, and with the runner being held on by a first baseman, you can see the hole over there between Utley and Howard, and wouldn't surprise me to see Sanchez take advantage of it.
Into right center field. That's going to fall. Let's watch Eugenio Velez. This game is tied.
Well, we're going to make it our forward quality driving. Inside out, it's a good pitch. A cut fastball down around the knees inside. It finds a gap in right center with great speed from Eugenio Velez. This quality drive scores him, and we got a brand new ball game. Our forward quality drive of the game. Welcome aboard, Freddie Sanchez. And look at Eugenio go.
Here's Pablo Sandoval. Sandoval goes down to a knee as he swings and misses. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs and nobody on with the pitcher at the plate.
Thinking it's going to be an easy 1-2-3 inning, but not so fast, my friends.
Sandoval looking for hits. And tight, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you know, that was absolutely a swing designed for the pitch he got. He stayed inside the ball. It almost looked like he was going to right field the whole time trying to beat that cut fastball. He got it, and indeed he did beat it.
A little squibber, first base side. Howard flips it to Hamels, and he throws it away. And Sanchez is going to score. The ground attack is back, folks.
Full force. Full frontal assault. And Freddie Sanchez getting a hero's welcome back in the Giants dugout. This is going to be a tough play. An ad-lib by Ryan Howard, who flings it right over the head of the 6'3" Cole Hamels, who never had a chance.
Sandoval ends up at second. It's got to be an error on Howard.
Now Rich Doobie, the pitching coach for the Phillies, coming out trying to throw a little cold water on Cole Hamels, who's steaming a little bit, thinking he had an easy 1-2-3 inning until Barry Zito upset it, put him in the stretch. And the Giants have responded with 3 straight hits and the lead. But how about Freddie Sanchez as he's making some friends fast in this neck of the woods?
He's having fun.
Having fun. Hits that count, that means something. That's what you live for if you're a player. And Sanchez with 1 big one today.
Here's Garco. Giants now with a 4-3 lead. Garco takes a strike. He singled in the 2nd. He hit one back to the pitcher in the 4th. Hamels just pounding. I mean, I'm shocked now when I see Ruiz set up away.
If he's getting that pitch, and Dale Scott, the plate umpire, has given him a little width on that inside corner off the plate in. Strike 1, and here he's set up again.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Once he establishes that inside corner with the fastball, then that sets up the changeup away, and he's been really pretty consistent at being able to put that changeup on the outside corner. But it all gets sets up with that inside cut fastball.
One hopper to Rollins, and that'll end the inning. Giants pick up 3. Here's the big hit, Freddie Sanchez, and then the speed of Eugenio Velez. It's 4-3 Giants. Light freeze cam. Freddie Sanchez, his first base hit in a Giants uniform. A line drive off the glove of Jimmy Rollins. Coors Light freeze cam is brought to you by Frosted Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. You know, I vaguely remember another second baseman by that number, 21.
Jeff Kent.
Pretty good offensive years at that spot, didn't he?
The number works.
Here's Ben Francisco. Saw 3 curveballs in the 4th inning and sat down.
Staying with the breaking ball.
Breaking ball. What a shot.
Zito going to try and put up a shutdown inning here.
Where's that? Another breaking ball.
It was a strike, baby. Whiteside wants this one in the dirt. See ya.
6 straight breaking balls.
Well, until he hits one, there's no reason to throw something else.
My goodness.
I mean, you get it's kind of a funny thing when you're out there on the mound and your guy's swinging through these pitches. You say to yourself, well, he can't miss another one, can he? And that's when some pitchers will outthink themselves and throw something else and give up a hit. If they're not hitting it, you don't have to throw any other pitch. Period. End of discussion. Do not think beyond that.
It's one of my all-time favorite games. I watched Bobby Bonds swing and miss at 12 breaking balls, and they threw him 1 fastball. He hit a home run. Utley takes a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike.
When I played in Philadelphia in 1982, I got to watch Steve Carlton have a brilliant year, won a Cy Young that year. And it was common that he would throw 150, 160 pitches each game, and well over 60% of his pitches would be that big slider. And he really taught me that. You know, you can think yourself into giving up giving a hitter a good pitch to hit. If the guy is not hitting the pitch that you've thrown him, I don't care if you throw it to him 9 times in a row, stay with it.
Don't outsmart yourself.
It's simple. And he really, for the most part, was just a 2-pitch pitcher, fastball and slider.
Very special pitches, though, I might add.
Oh, yeah. Carlton never pitched inside. A left-handed pitcher stayed away from righties, stayed away from lefties. Not many left-handers would hit against him.
Garco gets a high hop. 2 outs. I owned him.
Yeah, what was your lifetime record against him?
1 for 2.
1 for 2. That's ownage. A 1-hop top spin seed that Garco stays with.
I know, I made that up.
Well, it wouldn't be surprised me if he had better numbers and more numbers than that.
1 for 2. 1 for 3. Maybe 1 for 4. Here's Howard. Howard had a good swing at a fastball, and he fouls it back. We've got a lively crowd here in the club section.
It's been that way this whole series. The Giants fans have really brought a lot of excitement and energy into this stadium, and it's been fun. And the Giants have responded. They've played good ball for them.
Got him. 4-3 Giants. Well, Giants fans, take a staycation with Chevron and the Giants this summer. What do you mean by that? Well, it means you buy 4 Giants tickets and for just $75, and you get $25 of gas from Chevron. That's called staycation. For details, go to sfgiants.com/Chevron. Here's Aaron Rowan, followed by Edgar Renteria. Followed by Randy Wynn. We are in the 6th inning. Rowan, sharp ground ball up the middle and a base hit.
And that's what you want to do. When a pitcher has a rough inning like Hamels did at the bottom of the 5th, you want to get him right back in his stretch if you can. And Aaron Rowan takes care of that.
Burger King, Sportsnet Central, tonight at 6. Be there or be square. Renteria has popped out and he's lined out. First pitch down low, 1 ball and no strikes.
Renteria had a good at bat against Hamels his last AB.
Yeah, if he hits that same ball now, he's got a base hit because Feliz is playing right at the edge of the grass. You get a line drive at Feliz. Hamels has that slight pause where you don't quite know as a base runner, is he coming to first or is he going home?
Steve Carlton used to do the same thing. He does so many things that remind you of Carlton. It's amazing.
And that's a fair ball right over the bag. Leave it alone, folks. Renteria goes in to second with a double.
Drops it right out over the plate, throw the head, and get a bounce that keeps you fair inside the bag, and it's off to the races. You see Edgar Renteria do a lot of front foot hitting, and he can make it work. And when he's right, you really cannot overplay him defensively. He'll go line to line with where he'll hit the ball. Pedro Feliz had none chance on that one.
Phillies are going to play the infield back up the middle. Feliz will play in at third. And a strike to Randy Wynn, who doesn't agree with it. No balls and 1 strike. This is where the Giants have to take advantage of this opportunity. They did not do it in the 2nd. I think Randy Wynn bluffing scared everybody. There's Sergio Romo getting loose, including Rowan at third, who's thinking, did I miss something?
That's right.
I mean, it's not a bad play if you can push it right at the second baseman. Base hit. Rowan scores. Renteria to third.
Folks, this does not look like the same team that we saw for 10 days when the Giants started the 2nd half on the road. A little bit of elevation to the breaking ball, and Randy Wynn with a nice swing to take advantage of the location mistake. And the Giants lead by 2. And Rich Dubé going to come out again, and this is for one reason, to get the guys down in the Phillies bullpen a chance to get loose. 10 hits now for the Giants against Cole Hamels. And Hamels' day is getting close to being over. Chan-Ho Park, the righty, Scott Air, the lefty.
Scott who?
Scott Air, an old Giant. So, member of that world champion Phillies team last year.
Good guy.
Scott Air said that parade in Philadelphia when they went down Broad Street was the funnest thing he ever did.
He is one of those guys, though, that the last thing he's ever done is the funnest thing he's ever done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that domino game that I was involved in this morning, that was the funnest thing I've ever done. Yep, a couple gamers right there. They've admired each other from afar. Now they get to be teammates. A couple of Southern California kids.
There's Eli Whiteside. It looks like it's a hit and run. The throw down to second, and Randy Wynn is safe. As the ball looked like it hit Randy Wynn, and the Giants have runners at second and third.
Now that's just a veteran player still at base. You know that there's a little bit of confusion going on. You can take advantage of it, but a pitcher doesn't give you 100% of his attention. Sliding right into the throw. That ball never got to Cole Hamels.
Well, decision time for Bruce Bochy.
I think it's really not that tough a decision if you want to let Zito hit here because there are no outs. If there were 2 outs, then you have a better, or 1 out situation, then you have a little bit different choice. But if you lose this out here, he strikes out, or he's going to it.
So Benji Molina's coming out.
Bruce Bochy going for the big inning right now.
He is. I mean, clearly Zito's throwing the ball great.
Well, I thought he had his best inning of the game at the top of the 6th when he went right through Francisco, Utley, and Howard. Had 2 strikeouts and a 1-2-3.
Charlie Manuel's going to come out.
The line on Zito, a good solid day today. Excellent outing.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. (5-3) Giants. As Chan-Ho Park is the new pitcher.
He's done a great job for the Phillies out of the bullpen. He started out the season in the rotation. It did not fare well, but once they put him in the pen, he has been money. ERA just a little bit above 1. 62 strikeouts in 68 innings, and he'll give you a wide assortment of looks and different types of movement, and he can still run it up there low to mid 90s with velocity on the fastball.
4 for 19 lifetime. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. Renteria, Wynn, Whiteside. Not deep. Runtlett will catch. Renteria will come back. I have a feeling that with 2 out or 1 out, Renteria was coming.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't go there. He'd have been out by 20 feet. You got a real good arm at center. You got a good arm at right. And a pretty good accurate arm at left. So what you get from the Phillies outfield, you have to earn. And if they're catching the ball and the letters of their uniform are facing the field, it's not a good time to challenge on a medium fly ball.
Here's Velez. Velez singled in the 5th. Little blooper to right field. And a strike on a breaking ball, 0-1.
So important you're coming into an existing inning. And in this particular inning, there is no room for error for Chano Park. But so important to just get in that strike zone early. The last thing they tell you when you leave the bullpen is make something happen. Put the pressure on the hitter.
Renteria, Wynn, Whiteside. That timeout is called. A ball got away from one of the bullpens. It's a ball and a strike.
Really helped him going out of the strike zone chasing that breaking ball. Chano Park sees that. Guess what he's thinking? He can go do it again.
Automatic.
Now this thing started off the plate in and then broke in, or I don't know how it doesn't hit Velez. No chance to get wood on it. And that may be the message from Carlos Ruiz. Do not throw this guy a strike.
Ruiz back into the squat behind the dish. It's 1-2 to Eugenio Velez.
And there it was again. Now he's got one more pitch on a 2-2 count here where he can throw it to an area out of the strike zone in hopes that Velez will chase. And to Velez's credit, I mean, he has been a much different hitter in that he has at times gone out of the strike zone, but he sewed it up. You may get him to do it once, but it's hard to get him to do it twice since he's been called back up.
That is the emergency swing of the year.
Wow, that was 94, perfectly placed, right on the hands, inside corner. And all he could do is get a half swing off to deflect it and save his at bat.
Well, I agree with you. He was looking for that other pitch.
Just that bat head was behind him when he made contact with that ball.
Yeah, did what he had to do.
That was an easy take. Now Chano Park has to challenge the strike zone.
Yeah, here's where it's fun. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No place to put him. A rook against a veteran. And they're on their feet here at the ballpark. Base hit. Renteria scores. Randy Wynn scores. 7-3 Giants.
Stay hot, Eugenio Velez. That's a great at bat, folks. And that is what the Giants have been wanting to see from this young man. Development in the batter's box, and in that one at bat, you can see a young player grow into a professional. A challenge fastball, didn't try to do too much, took some swing out, and just raked it right past Ryan Howard. And that's exciting. What Eugenio Velez has done in this homestand is put himself on the map. And his at-bats have been golden, and they're telling the skipper, I need more at-bats.
Here's Freddie Sanchez. Sanchez flips it foul.
I think that's one of the really, truly great things in Major League Baseball, when you see a young man come up and exhibit the ability that makes you believe that he's going to stick here.
Not in time, and Velez almost got caught by one of the oldest tricks in the league. Roberto Kelly is over there saying, I just told you.
Oh, get back.
And he's telling him again. Oh, he's told him in English and he told him in Spanish. Line drive, not in time.
I don't know how Eli Whiteside got back. Good at bat from Freddie Sanchez. Another seed, only this one finds the glove. Right on the nose, and now it's a foot race back to the bag.
Here's the Panda. An infield hit for Sandoval in the 5th.
That was a Panda fan.
High down the left field line. Bruntlett giving chase, and he will make the catch. And that'll end the inning. Giants score 3 more. 7th inning coming up. From down in Los Angeles way that are going to be here August 10th through the 12th.
and you can get tickets to enjoy the rivalry. SFGiants.com. Call 1-877-4SFG-TICKS and get yourself some seats and get on out here, because I can guarantee you this: it's going to be great baseball and it is going to be exciting. Be part of the rivalry. Be here August 10th through the 12th, and the Giants take on the Bums from LA.
And you say that with affection.
Oh yeah, and if you're a Dodger fan out there, you're a Bum lover.
Romo facing Jason Worth here in the 7th.
22nd time Sergio Romo has taken the ball for Bruce Bochy, and he has been whittling down his ERA since a little bump in the road on the last road trip.
Worth has an infield hit. He's 1 for 2. Hit a ball deep out into Triple's alley that was tracked down. He cannot, however, relax against these Phillies.
Now they could put a crooked number on the board in a hurry, and they don't panic when they get down by 3 or 4 runs in a ball game either. As you mentioned, 134 more runs scored to the Giants this year before the game, so they come with reputation.
Out into Triple's alley again. Randy Wynn will put it away. Romo went down and he's limping.
Well, they're coming in. Watch the follow through. It looked like his left ankle rolled over as he planted his stride step.
He did that in Pittsburgh. I asked him afterward. He said, "You know, I do it." He said, "I don't want to say I do it all the time, but I do it from time to time." And I said, "You know what? I shake it off. It's usually okay."
Well, it happens when you dig out that hole in the mound where guys land in the same spot.
Well, it's not something I would think you would want to have to think about every time you throw the ball.
Well, you can't think about that. So if you have a mound out there you don't trust, it'll definitely mess you up.
2-0 to Pedro Feliz. They've got Whiteside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Madsen is out in the bullpen. That's Ryan Madsen. A little low. Dale Scott flinched on that one. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Just a wee bit low. Watch the frame job. Eli Whiteside, nice hands on that low pitch. Tall catchers, that's not an easy pitch for them to frame down there at the base of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. 3-2. Jeremy Affeldt down to the bullpen. Rockies won in extra innings in Cincinnati. Atlanta and the Dodgers will play tonight. Payoff pitch to Feliz. Fouls it back. That's where our beloved partner John Miller is at tonight. We will see John tomorrow in Houston.
Metters joins Jeremy Affeldt.
Three and 2 to Feliz. Fouled out of play.
I think that Bruce Bochy would love to get Jeremy Affeldt back in action today. He had a very uncharacteristic poor performance in his last outing where he just could not find and control the strike zone. You don't want to let a guy sit on a bad outing for very long because it tends to eat away at his confidence.
Garko doing the pop-up dance, and he can't get it. I think he lost it. That's almost one where if you're Freddie Sanchez and when these two guys start to play together, you'll be able to read the body language of a guy when you can tell he can't see it, and then you come in and make the play.
He never looked comfortable. And there's the pop-up dance you're talking about. And right about here, you're saying, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And very quickly, Dave Righetti out to try and calm down Sergio Romo. Romo had a situation in the last road trip where he had two outings. One where he faced two guys. They both had base hits. They both scored. And then his next outing, he gave up 4 base hits, and they all scored. 6 consecutive hitters got base hits, and they all scored. 3 of those hits were doink hits. And I think the message that Righetti is going to go out there and give Romo is, hey, it's not happening. You're throwing the ball well. Trust your stuff. Attack the strike zone. Go get him.
Here's Dobbs pinch hitting for Bruntlett. Dobbs hitting .260. First pitch foul down towards the bullpen and out of play. Dobbs as a pinch hitter is 7 for 41. But lifetime 284. That's pretty good numbers.
That's what you have to kind of go on, I guess. Reputation, but he is a quality hitter. Guy is very balanced in his approach. He can't load up on any one side of the field because he uses the whole field. Has nice 2-strike adjustments, thinks well, all the good things you want in a guy who's going to be your pinch hitter.
High and deep into left center field. Can Rowan get there? He can.
You know what that is in Philadelphia?
That is one they're talking about in the paper tomorrow.
And I mean, we're talking 10 rows up in the bleachers. Here it's a big league hang with him.
It's fair, right?
Yeah.
It's a fair park.
I think so. I love this place.
Here's Ruiz. Frisbee breaking ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Ruiz with a base hit in the 5th inning. Hit a ground ball sharply past Freddie Sanchez. And it knocked in the 3rd run for the Phillies. And that happened in the 5th. It's 1-0 to Ruiz. Rowan goes back. Still moving back. Side retired. Garko will lead things off. Rollins has a home run. Hamels got roughed up. Freddie Sanchez may have the biggest hit in the game. He's 2 for 4. Eugenio Velez, check out his last 7 games. You talk about energy from AAA. That's what Velez has done. That's our McDonald's game summary. And let's check in with Amy G.
Hey guys, this world of baseball, it's pretty small. I mean, you know just about one person from every other team, which was the case for Ryan Garco. He came up here, he played in the Bay Area for Stanford, and he caught a bullpen coming up with the Cleveland Indians for Bob Howry. He has the same agent as Tim Lincecum. Not the case for Freddie Sanchez. He told me yesterday he knew no one, and other than chatting with Matt Cain and Tim Lincecum at the All-Star game, he knew no one coming over here. I'm guessing now, after that 5th inning 2-run double, he's got a couple friends.
Oh, Amy, friends for life. What are you talking about?
Got about 42,000, Nurse Amy, that he can go to dinner with tonight.
What? Garco. You know what? You got to use those bats that end in an O. Garco's using a Canerco.
You know, I gave him mine, but he said, sorry, I'll go with Canerco.
Oh, my goodness. You call her Nurse Amy?
Oh, yeah. She's got a Nurse Amy uni on today.
I'm not sure that Amy's exactly thrilled about that. I don't see her doing jumping jacks down in the corner of the dugout.
The new pitcher for the Phillies, Ryan Madson, and this is a quality arm, folks. 53rd time he's taken the ball for Charlie Manuel. 50 strikeouts and 50 in the 3rd innings. And Madson has one of the best fastball changeup combinations in the game. He'll go low to, well, he'll go 94, 97 with fastball velocity and throw a tremendous changeup at you. He'll also throw a cutter.
Garco swings and misses. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And there is that changeup.
Hamels, Park, and now Madson. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. This is the home half of the 7th inning. Garco fights it off. Garco with a base hit in the 2nd. He scored on Rowan's triple. Garco fouls it out of play. And even with interleague play, where hitters will face a lot of pitchers from the other league, if you're Ryan Garco, you're going to school a lot. There's a whole new set of pitchers around the league that you got to learn. Check swing. Madson will flip on to first. 1 out.
Well, you had to do that. How long does it take you to learn a league?
You know what? It takes a while, and we did not have the technology that the players have now, where you can just go on the computer and see how a guy throws. But you know, it's still not the same than standing in there and actually facing a guy. It takes a while. I mean, Garco, the next time he would face Madson, is definitely going to have a better idea of what to expect. Rowan fouls it at the plate. Rowan led the 6th inning off with a base hit, and that led to a 3-run 6th. Got dinged just above the elbow in the game last night. Feliz will charge it. 2 outs. Madson's tough.
He is as tough as tough can be. Yeah, this guy's having fun. He's had that kazoo going since the 1st inning.
My luck, I'd be sitting right next to that guy.
Oh, yeah. He's been on the beverage and inning program. And he's tuning up. And a base.
I'm speechless.
You know, you play the San Diego Padres, and their bullpen comes in and they pound the outside corner. A lot of it has to do where they play in their ballpark. If you watch these Phillies, they're wearing that inside corner out. They come right on your hands. And I think a lot of that has to do where they play. Live yard, guys try to hit home runs. They try to lengthen out their swing, and there's openings on the inside corner because these guys all like that side of the plate.
I mean, we go to Atlanta for 4 days and might not see one pitch inside.
It's all away, and that's a big yard in Atlanta. I know when we were coming up in Chicago, Wrigley Field, a small yard, we were always taught to pitch inside. Wrigley Field was famous for guys coming in there and screwing their swings up because they tried to hit home runs. They tried to get long, drop that back shoulder, lift and separate. And we were trained to throw that ball right on their hands.
Renteria had a good at bat in the 6th. He doubled over the third base bag. And the walk. Matson was leaving, and so was Renteria. And one guy got to keep going. And here's Randy Wynn. Phillies have a day off tomorrow, and they welcome the Colorado Rockies in on Tuesday night in Philadelphia. So here's Randy Wynn, who singled in the 6th. We'll chop this one to Utley. Utley will flip it to first, and that will end the inning. 8th inning coming up. It stays 7-3 Giants.
Well, after the game here, the homestand will end. The Giants hop on a plane, head to Houston, Texas for a short 3-game series. And you can join us tomorrow night on Comcast Sportsnet as Matt Cain will take the ball and take on Mike Hampton. And Hampton has incredible numbers lifetime against the Giants. And Matt Cain going to try and throw a monkey wrench into that plan. Join us if you would. And pregame starts at 4:30. You'll see it right here live on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Metters to Victorino, and it's outside for a ball, 1-0. Victorino has not started any of the 4 games in this series, and Metters is high. 2-0. Metters is another guy, Mike, that whose Bochy would like to get into the game. Metters went 1/3 of an inning on Friday. Did not allow a hit he walked to, and both those walks scored, and here he's 3-0.
Well, and it's a take situation for Victorino. I mean, and Metters knows it. He's just trying to lay something right across the plate. He does not want to start a rally here by walking people.
Affelt is going to move down to the bullpen. Ishikawa, you saw, is at first base. That's a double switch. And Victorino taking all the way, and Metters comes back in to make it 3-2. I guess you throw another one right there.
Right there. It's the beauty of a 4-run lead. You challenge.
Aaron Rowan, work to do.
So a nice comeback from Metters. So when you say to yourself, you know what, a guy's going to be unsuccessful 3 out of 10 times, here we go, challenge. And a 4-run lead allows you to do that. So a good comeback. He'll feel better about himself.
Hey, our boat's back. I don't know if you noticed it.
I didn't.
Yep, that's the one that we're going to take all the way to LA when the Giants play the Dodgers the next time.
I would do that.
Is that a beauty?
That is a beauty.
One and 0 to Rollins, and a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, I see. We'd be sitting up there with our wives.
I'm in. Let's set that up. Good pitch. That's just a missed pitch right there from Del Scott. And you have to sort of get through it mentally.
That'll end up in the water, and it'll be fun to watch. Rollins hit a home run off of Zito in the 4th.
That was a feel-good strike right there.
Bat goes flying, and this is going to fall in front of Velez. Rollins with a base hit, and here's Ben Francisco, who is very pleased that Zito is out of the game.
Barry Zito threw him some of the greatest curveballs that he's ever seen.
6 straight. And he struck out in back-to-back at bats.
Had a single in his first at bat on a fastball, and that was the last fastball that Zito threw him. Zito really pitched well today. He's been doing that a lot lately. Giants finally got him a few runs.
Rollins at first, and there's a breaking ball that misses. 1 ball and no strikes.
Oh yeah, there's a guy under that hat. It's my little brother.
One ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes.
I just want you to know, when your little brother Jeff was that age, did you shove him into the railing?
Did not. We shoved Glenn.
Oh.
Jeff did it. I got blamed for it. When we all get together, 2 of the 3 brothers think it's still funny.
Hey, Glenn's not smiling?
Not at all.
Hey, it's the price you got to pay by being a little brother.
2 balls and 1 strike. He got better, though.
Well, I know. He got bigger than you.
He did get bigger. And then at one point, they fit into your Major League uniform.
Yes, they do.
Into center field. Rowan's going to play it on a bounce. And all of a sudden, the Phillies are putting people on base. And Bruce Bochy's coming out. Rollins, a bloop single. Francisco, a line drive. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Phillies have put together back-to-back base hits, and Jeremy Affeldt will face Chase Utley.
The numbers have been fantastic. The last outing on Friday night, however, was the first time we saw a little chink in the armor of Affeldt, where he came in, faced 3 guys, and didn't get anybody out. He hit a batter, walked a batter, and gave up a base hit. So he's had to sit on that one little gnawing negative. And that pitch right there, the negative just disappeared.
Now remember, he threw a lot of first pitch breaking balls to left-handed hitters when he came into the game. That time,
well, there was no hurry in his delivery. Very relaxed, very deliberate. That was 96, and it was a strong 96. Loud pop of the glove. Backed it up. 2 fastballs. Little sinkage on it, and he gets Utley to swing right over the top. Oh boy,
got him.
How about that sequence? 3 fastballs. Good morning, good afternoon, and go grab some pine meat. And the 0-2 pitch, 94 to him in a perfect location. And watch the frame job from Whiteside. Stick it. See ya. Dale Scott complimenting the call. Yep, ring him up.
Did a little dance.
Get down tonight.
Here's Howard. Howard is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Right field. Randy Wynn back. Randy Wynn there. Side retired. Affeldt comes in and shuts him down. Some of what has happened here at the ballpark today. A 7-3 lead for the Giants. Scott Air is now on the mound. The former Giants numbers look like this.
32nd time he's taken the ball. He's having a good season for Charlie Manuel. One blemish, however, 12 walks and 21 1/3. But good strikeout numbers. 32 base runners in 21 innings. That's about right. It's about right at the line of being right.
Here's Whiteside. Eli Whiteside was walked intentionally in the 6th inning. Prior to that, he had struck out and he'd bounced out. Swings and misses, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Scott Air can still give you the 4 pitches that a starting pitcher can give you. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not many changeups anymore, but it still has the ability to do it. You're going to see 2 types of breaking balls, though. Curveball and the slider.
Foul back. It's 1-2.
Again, to the inside corner. It's uncanny how many times we've seen the catchers in this series, Carlos Ruiz and Paul Bacco, sit up on that inside corner to righties and lefties. It's just their philosophy.
Slowly hit, and Whiteside got a great bounce, and he's going to be aboard. I don't know what it hit, but it just as it was about ready to go foul, it hit something and took a right.
Well, you see a ball take a bounce like that, you start checking the ground for gophers. This thing, I have no idea how it kicked right, but it does. And when it's all settled, it's a big league knock. Look at this bounce right here. Boink, and it comes right back. That is a gift from God.
Maybe it was the spin. Travis Ishikawa with his first at bat, hitting .276. See, I like that swing. Let her rip.
Giants have got to take note of how many times this Philly staff has pounded that inside corner when they head out to Philadelphia later on this month, take on the Phillies in their ballpark.
Howard to Rollins. That's it. Nobody at first. And here's Velez. Had a couple of really big hits in this game, and Velez had one of them.
What a great at bat he had. A bases loaded single, but how he went from 1-2 to 3-2 to get the fastball to cash in. That was the beauty of the AB.
Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. Did we get the attendance today?
42,744. A sellout here. Great crowds throughout this homestand. Last 2 games have been sellouts.
Velez, did he turn his ankle trying to get out of the way?
Is he saying this ball hit his back foot? It did. Got him on the toe. And Bruce Bochy going to come out and talk about it. That's one of those you might see a little shoe polish on the ball. Watch the right foot. The back foot. They have just skimmed the top of his shoe. And the skipper's asking Dale Scott, all you got to do is take a look at the ball. See if there's a little polish on there.
Is that ball long gone by now?
Should be.
Bruce Bochy is telling Dale Scott one of two things: either that ball hit him, or Eugenio Velez is the greatest actor he's ever seen. One ball and one strike.
Yeah, it's going to be a ball, but you know what? I think the skipper's happy to see this guy still in that batter's box, as hot as he's been. Let him swing it.
Double play ball. 4-6-3, and we will go to the ninth. 7-3 Giants. We have reached the ninth inning, and it's 7-3 Giants.
Bob Howry, the new arm for Bruce Bochy, going to try and close this out. 41st time he's taken the ball. Howry will face Worth, Feliz, and Dobbs.
Worth had an infield hit in the fourth. And he takes a pitch down low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Looks like the Phillies are in a take strike mode.
I'm in the Dale Scott strike zone, by the way. I think he did a good job today.
Better be.
Looking for strikes. The 1-1. 1-2.
I think the one thing he does do is he calls it between a catcher's legs, and you as a catcher could lengthen it out just by setting up your strike zone and your target a little bit off the corner. I think he'll work with you that way. If you throw a ball that's across the plate and it doesn't go between the catcher's knees, you don't get that pitch.
2-2 to Worth. Now it's a full count.
Should be a challenge right here, right in the strike zone. Put the pressure on the hitter.
Renteria up, throws, got him.
Tell you, both sides of this play is what the big leagues are all about. I mean, really, you could even say the swing of the bat is what the big leagues is all about. A challenge fastball and a 3-2 count. And Jason Worth hits a one-hop topspin seed to the high backhand. Renteria very quickly gets up because Worth can put some pressure on you. And the backside of this play, Travis Ishikawa digging out a one-hopper. Just brilliant glove work with everybody involved. That is not an easy pick. Nice play, Travis Ishikawa. Wow.
Here's Pedro Feliz.
The high backhander, one of the more difficult plays for an infielder, but how quickly does he get up? And does he appreciate this effort from Ishikawa? You bet he does. That's the big leagues.
Pedro Feliz picked up a hit in the 7th inning, a pop-up that Garco lost in the sun. And that breaking ball stays high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two innings for the Giants. They scored 3 in the 5th and 3 in the 6th. Two and two. Dobbs to follow. Randy Wynn comes in, 2 outs.
Now the Giants 1 out away from a fantastic homestand.
A 3-7 road trip coming into this homestand. 3-7 to start out after the All-Star break.
Challenge, strike one with a fastball. Howry taking his time, being very deliberate, staying within his rhythm, trying to nail this one down for Barry Zito.
Zito went 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 2 earned runs. He had 5 strikeouts. He didn't walk anybody. Hit well to left. Velez back. He's going to make the catch. And that is the ball game. The Giants take 3 out of 4 from the world champions. They have a 6-1 homestand